Greetings from Italia, I'm a Lord Bones, and this is Steamy Cleaning, where I go back through my back catalogue of Steam games to home bundles and random sales, and I found this game randomly using a generator. It's Hoard, which is a sort of fetch quest, it feels like a board game sort of thing, where you basically go around as a dragon and fetch gold. So firstly, this is still a PC application, so I'll look at the options menu. You can't combine the controls, it just displays what you actually have. You do have options, I think, though. Yes, either arrow keys or W, A, S, and D. Gamepad controls, the same situation. You can just choose basically nothing, really. I don't know why this here is in a separate menu, but camera, you can choose whether or not zooming in is automatic. There are separate audio sliders, and graphics-wise, minimal. These three here are the only things for graphics, really, which is resolution options, full screen on off, and graphics high. This game ran perfectly fine. There's no issues with optimization whatsoever. The tile sets, I didn't actually realise this existed until about 2 minutes before filming this video. It actually changes the way the game looks. I was stuck on desert, which was the default, I think. I want to select this onto random and day and night mode. Again, these two here don't affect gameplay whatsoever. I'll put them on random. Let's go out of this. So it's not an awful it's an awful graphics options menu when you've got a game that runs well. So there's 7 modes to this game. There is tutorial, which basically is just a tutorial, which is 2 different sessions. Treasure mode basically is get more treasure than the other dragons or aim for a high score in the case of the single dragon modes. And Princess Rush, which is it's a similar sort of thing in which you just are after princesses, and eventually Princess Rush sort of came into a sort of bullet hell type thing with the mage towers, which you might end up seeing in the treasure mode later on, mainly because you're focusing on just the princesses and not on anything else. And Horde mode is a sort of survival mode in which if you die, you die. And co-op is just for the multiplayer, but I haven't touched that at all. I don't know why that actually works. Let's go into treasure, and let's go on to a map I haven't played on yet. That one's not too bad, shall I? And I'll explain the mechanics of the game. So you spawn on everything other than Horde mode on your treasure hoard, which is right here. And the aim of the game is to go around and collect treasure. And you fire your... Oh, bloody hell, why are you going straight for me? I want to... He's just nicked all of my bloody gold. Okay, either way. You go around and you fire your flame breath on towns and collect gold and take the gold back into your hoard. Now, what I'm doing right here is I'm attacking the town centre, because eventually, if a town gets attacked enough by one individual dragon, it turns into this mode here, where it will send you tributes because they fear you. I'm going to go back to here. Now, there is a leveling up, which resets every single time you go into a new mode. Basically just based on how much gold you bring back. The more gold you bring back, the higher up you can level up your various things, which are armor, speed, and dragon breath. Currently I'm just attacking this lot. Okay, that there. See that red thing over here? This here is a tribute cart going straight over to me, so I don't have to do anything about that other than make sure that I'm still the person that puts most fear onto this village here. I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to get rid of him in case he was about to attack me. Probably still can do it now. Oh, no, I can't. He had a power up, obviously. Get rid of the archers. Now, throughout the actual game, there will be several guys that will try to attack you. So firstly there are sort of knights which spawn out of knights' towers. Then there are archers which will just come out of towns. And the archers of a tributed town won't actually attack you because they fear you. The town fears you to that sort of level. Got a power up there. The power up there is speed. Okay, I'm going to take this gold back because I'm now full. And you'll see at the very top there, I actually do have a sort of scoring system amongst all the different dragons. The idea of this game is just basically to get more gold than everyone else. I want to try to kill him. I have already now. Once you die, you just go back to your horde centre. To your horde's location, or whatever you would call this place. Let's go back over to here. Store all our stuff in here. Ooh, lots of upgrades to have. Okay. I want to upgrade my armor and my speed and maybe a little bit of my carrying capacity. I do find that speed is actually quite good for getting rid of thieves that will come and take money away from your hoard. Now, these guys already fear me, so I don't need to worry too much about them. I can still attack everything other than the town centre though, as a note. I can still attack this barn, for example, or that church. I'm not sure what that actually was. Are you seriously just... No, he hasn't just... I thought he just nicked this town off, but he hadn't. Which is fine. They're giving me a tribute. I am absolutely slamming these guys. Because you can see at the very top there I've got about 17,000. Almost filled up here. And this is basically just the game. There are two different game modes that I maybe could recommend, which is Princess Rush and this mode, which is Treasure. And the reason being that the Hoard mode, I don't really have any enthusiasm to play Hoard mode on this. Even though you might think that might be the mode to play, seeing as it's called Hoard. Go away, you don't you dare take away my gold. And then I guess he has taken away my gold. Ooh, I've got a princess here. Princess, you should take back to your Hoard location, and you basically have to defend it against knights. And all the dragons as well. All the dragons can also nick your princess off you. And basically just have to wait for that bar to go up. That bar there is on basically every single sort of town place as well for leveling up. Like that, this castle here has got like a 3/4 of the way full mode bar. And this guy's just nicked my princess, and he's going dead fast, so I can't even get rid of him. Either way, can I actually upgrade anything? No, I can't. I need some more money. I need a lot more money. Let's go and attack some stuff. Attack this, and let's just burn all of this farm. If I get another bar up, I think I'm going to just try to speed myself up a bit. I think I'm a little bit too slow still. Let's get this princess back over to here, and that dragon is probably going to try and nick it. But I'm here, so it's not going to bother. Ooh, the knight's trying to nick him. And if they actually kill you, it actually does sort of massively wound you, because it takes that long to freaking respawn and get back into the actual game itself. Okay. I'll upgrade that so I can actually get around here a bit quicker. I mean, maybe I should have upgraded Fire Breath a little bit, but at this point, screw it. So this is just basically the entire game. There are power-ups. Power-ups are speed from fireballs and things of that nature, which basically just aid you a little bit. Okay, this is all fairly easy now. I don't know why this match is actually quite easy. Because it seems quite easy for me now, because I'm on like 54,000. So I don't know whether it's because the dragons don't actually seem to have any tributed towns, actually. Let's go over to the town. The town over here in the... Yep, that one's not tributed. That one's not tributed. I think that's the only thing I would say about the AI, is that they never seem to actually bother with tributing towns. They do take them off you, but take them off you seemingly sort of randomly, just because they end up destroying the town centre, and not because they actually want to get the gold off of it, which is a bit of a weird thing for the AI to do, really, because tributes have seemed to have paid off drastically here. Whilst I'm destroying this town over here, they are continually sending me money. Another town down here? Yes, there is, but it's going to be quite difficult because they've got archers. I'm going to try to take that town off, and then that should be fine. Okay. So you basically, although you've only seen this mode, you've already seen the princess mode. It's the same sort of thing, but you're only aiming for princesses. The whole mode is this sort of thing, but singular, and if you die, that's it. And I have no idea what the card mode is. I haven't got anyone to play this who's got this game. I'm pretty sure I got this game in a humble bundles, just as a note. It is fairly cheap on Steam. Just speaking on general critique on the game, the graphics are okay. The soundtrack, I would say some of the tracks are questionable at best. which is maybe a little bit of a shame because it is an alright game, definitely. And it doesn't maybe deserve to have a soundtrack that's so generic. Like here and now, the soundtrack now is maybe a 5-second loop over and over and over again. So the soundtrack has something to be desired about it. Now you see that tower continually firing stuff at me. That is a mage tower. And that is the reason why previously this game became a bullet hell on the other modes. And basically because the dragons generally don't bother attacking these things. They just let them live. Because these guys here can basically instantly kill you. More often than not. They will take off almost all your health. Look there. Almost all of my health been taken off. I know I've not upgraded my armor at all, but even still, they are drastically overpowered. I guess sort of have to be, because otherwise this game would be a little bit boring. And everything would seem a little bit too easy. I mean, here and now, look at how much more I've got. I've got 65k here. These mage towers, by the way, drop a gem instead of dropping money, which you can get back actually drastically give you more money, but do slow you down as you're taking it away. That castle over there is just going to continually spawn knights as well. Go away, blue dragon. I just seem to be slamming the AI. I have no idea why. Like, not the in-game knights and things, but just the other dragons. I have no idea why. Maybe, is it because maybe there are so many of them? I'm going to have to say that, because I'm about to reach like 100k here. One thing I'll notice is the archers then attack the dragon. They do attack the dragons that aren't actually attributed to. I'll get rid of. He's probably going to come to me, isn't he? Is that another? That's a night tower. That's going to be annoying if I want to grab a princess. Oh, bug it. Try to grab a princess if I can get him. Come on. Take you back. And defend against this knight. We've got 30 seconds left. I may as well just carry on until the end and then maybe have some final thoughts. My final thoughts really are fairly positive, I would say, for the most part on this game. Grab it. It's going to be fairly easy to grab her and just sit here. Ooh, 12 seconds. 12 seconds. I am definitely going to win this match. This part of the soundtrack, by the way, is abysmal, by the way. I don't know why on earth they chose to have such a generic sound for the end of a match. Either way, I obviously won that match by a lot, as you can see. I got almost silver as well. Okay, so that there was Hoard mode. I'm basically showing you about 10 minutes of the game, but that there is basically all of the game. There are different maps. There is a good variety of maps, actually, to be fair. So you can see most of the maps have, well, there's 1 with 2, 3 with 2, and a bunch with 4. Similar maps with Princess mode. I don't know why the Princess mode don't have the same maps as Treasure mode, to be fair. Because they could have really made that work much better. Obviously, Hoard mode is single player because you're against the time and not against, well, time and not dying, I suppose. And Princess mode has all of those maps, so it is a good amount. And you can turn these on and off as well, the power-ups. But yeah, good amount of content. An alright game. I'm not sure about how much I'm willing to pay for this sort of game, maybe somewhere around the £5 mark rather than anything else, because you can maybe get an hour or two out of this easy and be fairly happy with it. The tutorial was about 15 minutes, I think, and I spent the rest of the time playing all the different modes. Good. It's a good game, I think, personally. I can recommend it to people because it is definitely solid, if lacking in maybe content. So, I will catch you next time. I have been the Lord Bones. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you want to. And other than that, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.